it managed to defeat one of the adult dragons. Acquired its heart. Bill gained some slight psychic powers. Whistler and Storm got assaulted by some dream spells. Whistler actually, I do want a con save from you just to check if you have, because I screwed up. So see if you have exhaustion or not.
Get those chats working early.
Constitution save, right?
Yeah. It's only been 1 day without sleep, so DC 10.
Okay. Just a second. I got to fix my Constitution because it's wrong on my sheet.
Okay. So you don't have a point of exhaustion.
Okay.
You are tired, but you didn't.
And I didn't get my spells back.
Right. I forgot to put it in, but by the way, your temp, because you asked about it, your temple actually works as a changeable hallow, so you can restrict entire schools of magic, or you can restrict individual spells from being cast or affecting people in there. Because you did ask.
Oh, okay.
That's how hallow actually.
Do I have
works.
to know the spell?
No. You'd have to, like, if you wanted to. For, like, say dream, you would have to identify that you had dreamcast on you, which is just an arcana check. You have to know of the spell. You don't have to know the spell. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yeah. So do I lose other protections when I do that? Is it like a what do I give up?
So like I think right now it's protected against warded against divination. You'd have to give up the warding against divination in order to restrict individual spells or schools of magic.
Oh, so we can't be scryed on right now.
You can't be scryed on.
But Whistler's the only one who knows that unless he tells everybody else, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. And
well,
okay.
No, go ahead.
And then Zashi, you said that you wanted to go meet with your the Yanti contacts.
Yep. So I had sent the message to my Yanti contacts that I needed to meet with them. And then once Bill woke up, Zashi wanted to show him his new workout room, and then I was going to check on the tomb and do another channel divinity to check on the hallowed spell.
Okay.
So I was checking on the staff, and potentially if I find something there, I might have to turn up the heat on that meeting with the Yanti.
Okay. Okay. So if you want to show Bill his workout room, and then Tucker, what did you want to say? Whistler?
Huh? Oh, me? Oh, just that I want to do research on, magic that allows people to make you have bad dreams.
Okay. Give me an Arcana check with advantage because of your library. It's not that hard of a check. It would be 8 plus dream is a
It didn't matter.
Spell. Yeah. Yeah, you know. You're very well of dream. You also get so originally it doesn't look like this would be able to, like, yours wasn't that bad because you're pretty sure whoever targeted you was on the same plane of existence as you. But you also find word of with that check of a greater dream spell that allows you to contact beyond planes and inflict some nastier effects.
Okay.
But
that's not the one I think I got hit with.
You don't think you got hit with that one? In fact, normally you.
Well, that's the only one I know about. So.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, I get what you're going at, but That's the only one the Whistler knows about.
Okay. Okay. And so Becca,
Bill, wake up! I finally got the room ready. Come see. And I drag him into the workout room and show him.
5 more minutes.
Bill, you've been asleep for about a day. The newly psychic energy coursing through your brain, kind of exhausted you. But
So what
you
did you
don't
want to show
have any
me?
point of exhaustion. You've just been asleep for like a day.
Yeah.
So
So it's a room, right?
yep. So I bring you into the room, and multiple of our party members have brought back those weights. So all of those special weights have been brought in, and I have also got benches set up so that you can do various workouts with Brutus, and Brutus assisted greatly in actually like detailing out what we needed. And there's also some kind of bars in there for if we can find some weights to go on the ends for you guys to do your weight routine.
This is awesome. It's not even my birthday.
This is for you because you've been doing such a great job, and I know you and Brutus have been working out when you can, but now you've got everything you need right here.
Appreciate it. I mean, this definitely will go towards a Murdering Incorporated construction co. Using our bodies to build things.
Yep. Okay, well, I have to check on the ritual spot in the tomb. You're welcome to come with me. It shouldn't take me very long. I just need to check on the hallowed spell. It was weakening around the staff.
Yeah, I'll follow you. I don't want to be alone right now, especially after that crazy dream.
Yeah, don't mention the name of that creature. We've all agreed not to mention the name of that thing that you saw in the mirror, by the way.
What
Even-
name? So I don't say it out loud?
No, I can't say it. Last time it tried to suck my brain out.
Can
and
we
then
write it down, though, so we can let people know about it?
No, I actually tried writing it down, and that's when it kind of like really hurt my head. And the cranium rats got really upset with me. Apparently, they really freaked out. And yeah, anyhow. And so I'll head down to the tomb and do my channel divinity to check on the hallowed spell. So what do we
Bill
find,
follow.
Scott?
Okay, so sorry, I need to double check something after I get done with this. Hallowed spell is gone. There
Well,
is a hole where you buried the staff,
mhm.
and it's gone.
Staff's gone.
We didn't bury the staff.
Oh, or, sorry, the staff's gone.
We buried the mummies.
The only one of the mummies is actually gone.
Only one of the mummies. Okay, but one of the mummies is gone.
Yep.
Do you want any sort of check from Zashi to figure out more than?
All right, sure. Give me an investigation check. Tucker, for Dream, let me actually read Dream real quick.
We're great at investigation.
So you know that if somebody were to identify that you were being affected by the dream when it happened, they could as long because of the way dream works, somebody has to enter a trance in order to cast it on you. Like it takes them 8 hours to do it. During that time, at
Right.
any point, you go. The moment it targets you, it starts. So if somebody were to wake you up, the moment it hit you, the person casting it would be kicked out of their state, and you would no longer be a valid target. So yes, somebody could wake you up, but they'd have to like basically do it like in D&D terms, the turn you got hit by it.
Right. Well, that's what I'm trying to get there. Like, if they tell that I'm having a dream, can they wake me up, or am I stuck for 8 hours flailing about?
No, they can wake you up.
Okay.
They just have to identify that you're having a dream. Or you're being affected by it. As for protection spells, it would have to give you a sphere of observative magic. Like, you don't think a tiny hut would do it so much because it's only a dome.
It's actually a hemisphere. What's his name? The designer actually clarified his sage advice because he got it wrong the first time.
A hemisphere is a dome. There's still no bottom.
Leomund's tiny hut.
Anyways, you're not entirely sure. Oh, let me read Tiny Hut. Let me give you a good answer on that.
Doesn't let you target somebody from outside the hut, inside the hut with spells.
Oh, yeah. Then Tiny Hut would stop it. Tiny Hut would stop it. Anything that would transmute Rope Trick would stop it. Because Rope Trick, you're not technically on the same plane of existence. There's quite a few ways you could stop it. If you had some way of a mind shielding ring or some way to stop any kind of telepathic communication, you'd also be able to stop it.
Okay.
Maybe you could get Daco to make you a lead-lined room.
But Whistler figures that out. That's what I wanted to know, because
Yeah.
I know how the spell works, but I wanted to know what Whistler knows.
Yeah. With a 21 Arcana, you know all the loopholes of Dream.
Okay, cool.
So Sashi, where was your investigation?
Both Bill and Zachi got 10.
Something took the staff. It seemed to be dragging its feet a little bit.
But I mean, if we get our 10 and our 10, that's 20, right?
I can't hear you.
That's exactly how that works.
Oh, I can't.
Yeah, sorry about that.
So I mean,
Okay. Zashi does know that the staff is Orcus's staff, though.
mm-hmm.
She wouldn't think that Whistler's deity, the god of magic, would take the staff and go shuffling off in a body. And the Yuan-Ti that she's allied with worship Gratz, so would be targeted by a Orcus follower or Orcus
Do you
himself.
know that?
That they follow Gratz, or
That Gratz and Orcus don't like each other.
Zashi does not, but she does know they're both demons, and demons generally don't get along.
Okay.
I can do some sort of history check or
Give
something
me
like that.
a religion check on that one, please.
Yes. Nope.
You're aware that demons generally don't like each other, but you also are aware that any specifics about indemnities or anything like that, you're just
Okay. So she wouldn't be feeling like I have to rush to go talk to the Yuan-Ti.
right.
But she's,
You might feel like they're demon worshippers. Maybe they know something, but it wouldn't be like.
okay. Still gonna go talk to him, but she's not gonna go rushing out. She'll take her rest with the rest of the party first, and while the amulets are being worked on, she'll head over there.
Okay, so the amulets don't take very long. They will go ahead and make 7 of them. It's gonna take a day to make all 7. Pretty much, it's you contact that jeweler you guys met last session, the jeweler tattoo artist. He already has amulet set pieces, and you just have to shatter the crystal and attune to them in order for them to work.
Okay.
You do know the moment that crystal is shattered, the time dilation, it becomes even more unstable in the city, though.
Right. And that's why we had discussed that we're going to the tower first, because not only is it going to speed up falling, but Daco definitely wants to get in there to salvage anything of the elven culture and stuff
Right.
first.
Well, and I would say that you guys all know that it is the royal tower, so there's probably some pretty good shit in there.
Yeah. So we had all agreed that we're going to go after the tower.
Okay.
All right. So Zashi will go back, let everyone know that the staff's gone, one of the mummy bodies is gone, and the hallowed spell is gone. And while the amulets are being worked on, she would like to go speak to the auntie and find whatever they know about Orcus and give them a heads up about.
And you know that the Yanti Enclave is like 3 days into the desert.
Ah, fuck. Well,
You have some ways of sending messages, but I'm just letting you know that it's going to be like it takes time to get over there.
Right. Well, I did send them a message already via Bleep.
Yeah.
So...
And actually, around this time, well, actually, no. Usually you'd be expecting Bleep to be back. He is not back.
He is not back.
Mm-mm.
That's unusual. What other options do we have to talk with the Yanti? Can anyone in our party cast some sort of messagerial spell? And this is actually Zashi talking because she doesn't know any of the spells. And
Who is she talking to?
Whistler and Bill and Storm and
Nope.
I make a lizard fart sound in your head.
lizard fart sound. What was that?
I'll be right back.
Does that mean yes, Whistler? I hope that was you, or was that you, Storm? I'm not used to hearing farting sounds in my own head.
It wouldn't be in your head if I did it. I would just fart towards you.
Fair enough.
And he just holds his fingers up like this and moves them closer together and is kind of like
Have to be within a certain range. Okay.
Do we want to ask around town? And maybe there's a messaging system or messaging thing in place that we can use?
Well, normally I use Bleep, but he's not back yet with a reply, which is unusual. He's normally super fast. Little red blur.
Yeah. Did you put the right postage on them?
Pretty sure I did. I mean, he asked for the set amount of money that he does, and I paid him.
Maybe he's lost in the system somewhere.
It's possible. All right. So,
Okay,
I do this. I put my arms really far apart.
make an insight check, Zashi. For you, the DC isn't that high. Thinking about it, it's probably not the best idea to send a grung to talk to the auntie.
Oh.
okay.
Lessons learned.
I make the sound of a horse neighing.
I mean, we could write out there, but it'll take us 3 days. What other options do we have, Scott, from in New Malys itself? None of the party could cast something that distance.
Abernathy might have something. I'd have to do a D100 check to see if he has the scroll prepared.
All right. Yeah, I'll go talk to Abernathy and see if he has it.
Okay.
So Bill's gonna be heading to the workout room and start working out.
Sweet.
It would need to be an 85 or higher for him to have this scroll. Okay, he has it. Now I have to actually look up how to use this spell because I've never used it before.
While we're there, I will because I know he had it at one time and I didn't buy it. I will make a small illusion of Storm's tiny hut, but like a miniature version in my hand.
Okay. So Becca, what are the 25 words that you want to send?
Don't eat, Grung.
Don't eat, please.
Need information.
And who are you sending it to?
The prince.
Okay. Yeah. So what are your 25 words?
Need information. Orcus.
Do you want to come back and we will, if you want to write them down?
That's probably a good idea.
What's everybody else doing?
Bill's working out.
Did Abernathy respond to my illusion?
Oh, yeah, he, let's see, it's, Tiny Hut is a 3rd level spell.
Mm-hmm.
So he actually,
I know he had a scroll of it at one point.
he does. He actually, I'm trying to actually figure out the cost of this scroll. He always keeps this scroll on hand, because he actually knows the spell. Sending is not a spell he particularly knows. He like traded for it. That's why that was deep percentage was there. I was just trying to calculate this out. It would be, so that becomes an uncommon item. So that's 200 gold for that scroll.
Yeah, I give him 200 gold.
Okay.
Hold on.
Are you copying it in your spell book, or are you
really get? Yeah, actually, yeah. I'm gonna point to my spell book too, like, and offer him a trade if he wants. Like,
yeah, he'll take
if
it.
he wants to.
Yeah, he'll actually copy a scroll out of your spell book, and you will only have to pay for the cost of the scroll, so 50 gold instead of 200 gold that he doesn't have. I'm sure you have plenty of 3rd level spells that he doesn't have.
Yeah, and I have no qualms about giving him dangerous stuff, so he can copy whatever he wants.
You definitely see that he probably did not copy a 3rd level spell. He probably copied one of your 4th level spells, but
I don't have any 4th level spells in my spell book.
Oh yeah,
I'm only a 6th level
6.
caster.
Yeah, 6. So yeah, he copies the 3rd level spell. Is anybody else doing anything?
Probably working on the labyrinth map that I did not draw for you this week because, you know, I'm a slacker.
I'm pretty sure you're not going to get attacked this week.
Bill's possibly going to go and follow up on his report since apparently he's been asleep for a couple days and figure out what he's missed / whatever else he needs to do for work.
Okay.
Didn't we turn in his resignation for him so that he wouldn't be around all of the resplendent mirrors?
Yep, he put in his 2 weeks notice.
But did anybody tell me that?
Well,
was.
You actually had asked for assistance on it, I think 2 or 3 sessions ago. So Zashi actually helped you write it up.
I will say you do get messages. Weirdly, Resplendent she accepted your 2-week notice, but she said that she understands that you don't want to come in. It's actually kind of a rude letter because she doesn't understand why you don't want to see yourself in the mirror and seems to think it's because you have self-esteem problems. But and she's not the most empathetic person in the world about the self-esteem problems. So it's kind of insulting, but she does let you know if you still want a job, she could always use. The kobolds are great at what they do, but she still sometimes needs people roughed up a bit.
Well, if the message convinced me, I'd like to roll to see if it convinced me to still work for her.
Okay, I'm gonna do a persuasion check. How badly would Bill react to her insulting his appearance? Because basically it's like, I still need your brawny capabilities. I understand that you don't like looking at all of this all the time. I really can't blame you for that.
Would he
that'll-
even be insulted by this, though?
Yeah, I don't think he'd be offended by it.
Yeah, I don't.
Because I don't think he's smart enough to know that she's saying that about him.
Yeah, so I mean, that's up to you if Bill would be persuaded by it or not.
Well, I'd like to roll a d20 for it and see if the dice decide.
So we'll say hi. So yeah, you're probably persuaded by it a little bit.
Oh, she needs me. I'll be there for her.
Okay. Becca, you got your 25 words?
I do. Exactly 25.
Okay.
Need information, Orcus, demon incursion incoming, planar beings interested in suabos. Don't eat the red grung. I will be headed to tower in 1 day.
So I really hate saying this right now, but so Abernathy, I actually have to look up sending again. Give me a second.
Forgot to say who it's from.
No. Okay. And you sent it to the prince, right?
Yes.
Okay.
He resisted it.
He goes, wow, that was a long distance. He says, betrayed, don't know what's happening, stuck in a pocket dimension. My chancellor is a giant cock. Wait, what, Grung?
Okay.
Hey, you guys want to go take out a Yuan-Ti chancellor? So apparently there's been some sort of coup, and some of the Yuan-Ti are stuck in a pocket dimension. A little bit of a side quest. We don't have to necessarily shatter the crystal right away. Would appreciate your help on this, guys.
Yeah, Brutus, I don't think I know what's happening, but if Sashi asks for help, he's gonna help, so.
Yeah,
All
Bill
right.
would offer to help as long as we had our priorities in order, because he is not sure what's going on.
Yeah, we'll hold off on shattering the crystal because we don't want the time dilation to start collapsing before we have a chance to get to the tower. So
I was under the impression you already started that, but okay. You guys hadn't actually declared it. I was just under
Yeah, I mean, we took it. Yeah, who was gonna make the amulets?
So the jeweler already has the setting in place. You just had to break the jewel and then facet them.
Oh, we're breaking. He's not breaking the jewel himself to make the.
No, he'll cut the jewels, but the heart's gigantic. He's not strong enough to do it. He has. So I want to be clear. He has, except for his tattooing ink, he has no magical ability. Like, you could literally break the stone, pick up the stone as long as you had enough pieces of it, and just carry it. It's gonna be easiest if it's like an amulet or a ring or something.
Oh.
Well, in theory, once we do that time's going to be all wonky anyway,
Yeah,
so we
well-
got lots of time to spare. And the UNT can just, sit out their pocket dimension. There's no real rush on that, no imminent threat to his life or anything, right?
Yeah, I mean, if we were making the amulets, we wouldn't have cracked the thing though until the amulets were.
Okay.
If he's not actually cutting the stones.
Yeah. Like he would cut the stones to fit the amulet settings he has, but that doesn't take much time.
Plus, Bill is asleep.
Mm-hmm.
He's our rock crusher.
So you guys gonna head out to the Yanti then?
If everyone's game for it.
Yeah, but I do want to stop at the temple and try to figure out what happened to the hollow spell.
Okay. You give me a DC.
Because Whistler cares more now.
Yeah. So this is a weird thing. I need a forensic magic check. So I need a intelligent. No, your spellcasting modifier is charisma. So I need a deception check from.
I'm good at both investigation and arcana, so
Yeah, I know. I'm going to, but I'm trying to figure out what check I want from Storm. So Storm, I need a deception check with disadvantage because you not unless you were trying to hide you were casting a spell, but I don't think you were because you weren't actually. Okay, so you have to beat a 13 on your arcana.
Oh, and if that oh, okay.
You're pretty sure Storm cast a spell magic on the hollow spell. It definitely smells like Tabaxi.
Smells like kitty litter in here. What the?
Is okay. Okay.
Okay.
Cool. Yep, I go back to the group then.
Okay. So you guys head out?
Yep, unless there's anything else anyone needs to do before we start our journey.
And Bill will just ask around. So we're heading to this place. Does anyone know what we might encounter to see if we need different weapons? Because nobody told me last time we were fighting bones.
Okay. Well, we're headed towards the Yanti Warren, so it's a bunch of snake people like me, only snakier. They might have quite a few magic casters. I know the Chancellor seemed to have some sort of divination stuff, possibly. Most of the Yanti use hook swords, so they'll try to slash you and then pull you into them and then try to wrap around you. So be aware of that. And they all can spit poison.
So do we have anything to help with the poison, just in case somebody gets sick? Because I can't really heal anybody other than using a band-aid.
Well, I can clear the poison with my lay on hands, but I've only got a set number of times I can do that. I don't think any of us have anti-poison.
Did we want to buy some? Just in case.
We could see if Abernathy has any.
You so anti-venoms? Is that what you're asking for?
Yes,
Yep.
sir. Yanti anti-venom specifically.
He has a crap ton of antivenoms actually. He goes through his entire thing. It will be 25 gold a piece for Yanti antivenoms. You can make however many you want. Honestly.
Thank you, Abernathy.
Cool.
And then I was also going to try to make sure we had water so we stay hydrated.
Yeah, you did setting out for the desert, probably a good idea. So fully hydrated.
And I was also just going
I
to double check
do
with
want to
anybody.
point out that I'm still wearing armor.
I thought we took that off you.
Yeah, didn't they help you out of that?
Oh yeah, they did.
Yeah.
They did. So I'm not wearing it.
So I was just going to ask if we want to have a desert montage for us getting ready for the desert, putting on different outfits.
Desert montage.
Desert montage.
Well, we're actually gonna desert montage the journey there. It's you guys actually prepped. Whistler is not in his armor. If Whistler was in his armor, he'd be overheating like a. I mean, he'd be definitely overheating. But you guys actually make decent time. In fact, you get to the Warren. Well, actually, within 2 days, the Warren is on fire. Like you can see the smoke plumes coming from where it's at, as though there was a huge battle.
All right. Yeah, I guess get closer and try to sneak in and find out how bad it is.
So as you tell us this thing. So as you get closer, there are dead bodies everywhere. Like it looks like they've been thrown. It's a little hard to sneak in the desert, so if you're trying to stealth there, you're gonna have disadvantage. Unless you can explain to me why you wouldn't in the desert.
What kind of bodies do we? Yeah, what kind of bodies do we find?
Yanti.
Oh, so I'll ask anybody if they know this person.
They're dressed like the Warren you were.
Well, I'm just saying I don't want to be disrespectful, so then I'm gonna start eating some then.
Okay.
It's like they look
Does
exactly
anyone
like the
have-
same ones that I saw last time, but that might just be because they all look the same to me.
Mm-hmm.
Racist.
You all look the same to me too.
Racist.
Okay. Yeah, you eat a Yanti. It tastes like Yanti. Depending upon the type, like if it's a pure blood, it just tastes like pork. If it's a Malison, it kind of tastes like a bacon wrapped chicken sandwich. It's just kind of
It's okay, Shanna. Breathe.
sorry.
Yeah, so if we need supplies for meat or anything, you can try to harvest them. Does anybody else want any? This is delicious.
It's all you, Bill. They're my people. And we, unlike your Knowles, cannot eat our own people. Causes some real bad brain issues.
Actually, Yanti do eat their own people. Just FYI. Occasionally, it's considered. There's the thing, but there's no like Yanti are actually one of the few creatures that don't have a medical reason they can't.
Okay, well then I guess Dashi wouldn't say that.
Yeah, I just
They don't have the protein muck issue?
no, that was magicked out of them.
Oh, convenient. Okay.
So as you guys get closer, you can definitely see at least one of the causes of what's going on. There is a 25-foot tall, 6-headed creature, has 6 snake heads, large arms. It looks very similar to a Yanti, only it's again 30 feet tall, and 6 heads and arms, and a long, sinuous body.
Do I know what it?
What?
Do I know what it is?
Yeah, you've heard tale. You've never seen one in person, but you've heard tales of an anathema.
Okay.
These are creatures that even the evil Yanti despise, because in order to become one, you have to basically pledge your soul to one of the enemies of the Yanti. You can also see from this angle, like, parts of his flesh are beginning to flake off, as though there was some type of necrotic corruption there.
Necrotic corruption. Awesome.
So we walk around this thing,
Oh no, we're gonna have to take that thing out.
but it's not
Like,
a pocket
to dinner?
dimension.
No, not to dinner. Like that.
I illusioned my eye on green flame.
You think it was the whispery one?
I think he just likes the way he looks with the green flaming eye.
Maybe.
You
Anyhow,
like the way you look.
Yeah. Scott, a question for you.
Yeah.
Do I see anything special about this creature with my special eyes?
There is. I mean, nothing that really would give you much more information. There is definitely an aura of necrotic energy around it, and it seems to have an almost abyssal, like there's a shadow of some corpulent demon seems to be like riding on it.
Okay, does anyone else see that other demon on it, top of it? What's priority to?
no, but can you describe it to us, Bill?
And I describe it as a corpulent demon riding however I can.
It's very corpulent. How does he even know that word?
I
My
would
eyes
say,
told me.
I would say, Bill, that yes, we should be aware of that, and definitely a problem. And Scott, can we see anything else working with the anathema, or does it seem to be?
Nope, it seems to be pretty much just raging. And it needs to make a perception check to see if it sees you guys, and it has advantage on this because 6 heads. Oh yeah, it definitely sees you guys. I need everybody to make initiative checks.
Yay! Do you want to use the initiative tracker?
No, don't worry about it.
Okay.
This won't take long. You'll all be dead.
There's only one creature. There's only one creature. So honestly, it just depends upon who gets to go when.
Whether you survive or not.
You'll all be a dead.
That's
Whistler's not saving anybody.
Whistler's like, snake thing? What snake thing? What are you talking about?
Snakes eat birds, right?
He's like, wow, this is a lot of
That was
sand.
decidedly average. So it looks like everybody gets to go before it except Whistler.
Oh, fuck.
So it does point at you and seems to hiss. Which it 30 feet
Wait,
tall. So
The
so
snake points at us?
the 6-headed snake man, yes, points at
Oh,
you.
it is Snake Man. Okay. I thought it was just a 6-headed snake, and I was like, with the tail? Is that what's pointing?
No.
Oh,
With its tongues, all 6 forked tongues, so 12 tongue
Really?
tips. Ah.
I'm not gonna go into tactical map. It's pretty much an empty desert. There's a bunch of bodies around. You can't, and I'm gonna tell you now, you can't flank this thing because 6 heads. It's impossible to flank it.
Fair enough.
Does anyone know if this thing will regenerate if we cut it heads off?
The only one I would think that would have any idea of anathemas would be Zashi, because they're kind of closely held secrets. Dang it. Stand by. I know.
from the palimpsest, can we just wrap up those heads with it?
Well, it's 25 feet tall, so how big's your net?
I'll have to
Okay,
ask about
so
that
to
one.
answer the regenerating heads question, Zashi, please give me a. You're the only one that would even have a chance of making this check. So go ahead and give me a history check, because it is history for you, not Arcana. Yeah, you
5.
but no, you have no idea.
All right. Nope, no clue.
And in fact, with that history check, yeah, you really didn't pay attention. You're like, I'm never gonna become one of these things. They're gross.
Yeah. I really didn't pay attention during that part of my training, guys. I'm sorry.
So who's first? It looks like
Sashi.
Dashi. And I'm gonna say you guys are 120 feet away from it. You guys are like, otherwise it's gonna be a lot of.
All right. So I would be writing on King. So I'll
Okay.
use his movement to get closer.
Mm-hmm.
Which I don't remember how far it is. And we're 120 feet away. He can move 60 feet, so I can get within 60 feet, and I will go ahead and cast Enthrall. If this thing is immune to charm, this will automatically fail.
Okay.
If it's not, then I need it to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Okay. So it's not immune to charm, but like all Yuan-Ti, it has magic resistance. So.
Yep.
And wisdom saving throw, you said?
Yes.
Okay. I'm pretty sure a 20 makes it.
Yep, it makes it. So it fizzles, unfortunately. But I'm 60 feet from it, so.
Okay. And that should then bring us to Daco?
Yep.
Yeah, Daco.
Dako's gonna start running forward. He's gonna quick dip his spear into the stand as like a pivot and do like one of those theatrical flip kicks, but it's gonna do twin elemental strikes because
Okay.
yeah, I don't want to lose my spear in the first round again today.
Mm-hmm. Okay, go ahead and roll me an attack.
It's thinking about life. There's one that's definitely a miss, and well, that one might be all right.
Let me check. I'm pretty sure that's a hit. They don't have that big of AC.
So like
yeah,
the bicycle kick just like brings a huge slab of stone up and flings it through the air.
Yeah, you crack one of the snakes across the snout with one of these rocks. It flinches at you. It doesn't seem to like. It's not a lot of damage, but it's not nothing.
I tried.
Okay.
That's all I got. Thing's 25 feet tall. Not a whole lot of my utility stuff will affect anything that big.
Okay. And that one would bring us to Brutus.
Yes. That net I got from the trap at the palimpsest, that big net full of glass shards. How large is that?
It's unfurled. It's 15 feet on each side. That said, it would require some extreme netting skills in order to like throw it open at a full
Can I take like a fisherman background really quick?
Uh-huh.
Instead, what I'll do is I'll just get close enough. I'll get to under 100 feet, so I'll move forward 30 and just decorate it with the net gently on top. No, I'll fire just at it with my crossbow. I think I got. No, I have normal crossbow bolts. Unfortunate. Oh well, that's fine. 18.
Okay. You hit. Let me check. And you just moved 30 feet up, so you're 90 feet away from it.
Yeah, so I should be 90 feet away. Even though my crossbow is 100 range. And then I'm gonna shoot at it again.
You okay? Do you have crossbow expert?
Yeah. As a turn. What's that?
Okay. I didn't know you took crossbow expert.
Right.
That would be a feat. If you don't have
Oh,
crossbow
wait,
expert,
am I...
you can. I don't think you have crossbow expert. At which point you can't shoot.
Actually, yeah, crossbow expert isn't even a thing I can have.
Yeah.
It's archery.
The crossbow expert is not a fighting style. It's a
No, what
feat.
system am I thinking of? What the hell?
But you can't.
I'm thinking something else. I'm sorry. Yeah, I can't do that. Can I save that 20 though?
No.
All right, then that's it. I'll
Okay.
reload my crossbow and end my turn.
Okay.
Damn.
So that would bring us then to, I think, either Bill or Storm. Storm, you'd have a higher dex than Bill, so.
All right, I'm going to move up a little bit, and then I'm going to shoot firebolt at it.
Okay. Roll an attack. So your aim is true. It's kind of hard to miss this thing, but it like just smacks at your firebolt with its tail. It doesn't seem to do anything.
All right. That's cool. And then I'm going to... How far am I away from everybody?
I don't know.
Because
You kind of in a pack with everybody, so.
Well, I mean, we're just like everybody started moving closer to it, and we're so far away. I'm not trying to move up too close to the thing.
What's the range of firebolt? You're trying to stay at 100 because I started you guys at 120 feet. So
I think firebolt's 60, maybe.
120.
Oh wow!
So you could have stayed where you are and just shot.
Yeah, I just wanted to move up a ways because I'm going to bonus action give Zashi inspiration.
Okay, you would have had to move your full 30, so you're right next to because Zashi's actually way ahead of you guys.
Yeah, that's why I was like trying to.
Yeah. You're probably next to me.
Okay, and that would bring us to Bill.
Bill is going to dash across and then use my main action, and then I'm going to use my movement action to get 60 feet closer to it.
Okay, so you're right up next to Zashi. Okay, it is now its turn, and I have to figure out what its... See, its speed is 40, and can it get within reach? No, it can't. So instead, it will use its action to cast haste on itself. So you suddenly see it just start moving, like it's already moving quick for its size. It starts moving unbelievably quick for its size. And will actually then, because of the way haste works, his speed is now 80, will actually cross the desert and be up basically right in front of Bill and Zashi. I need Bill to make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Storm feels like he's too close
Bill, you're
now.
fine. You were immune to the effect for the rest of it. Zashi, you're just immediately immune to the fact that you can't. Zashi, you can't be immune. You cannot be scared of snakes.
That would be a severe problem if I was afraid of myself.
That's an awesome character, though. A Yanti that's scared of snakes.
Yeah.
And that would bring us to and actually it would still have an action, so it will. The speed was doubled from the haste. It moved, and it has its haste action, so it will go ahead and try to attack Zashi.
Okay.
With a claw.
Can I give a disadvantage?
Yeah. Claw is a 10. Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, not plus 20. It's plus 10. Sorry. So I'm pretty sure 12 misses.
Yeah, 12 misses.
Sorry.
Plus 20. This thing is terrifying.
Run away!
Exactly.
I saw its character sheet. Run away! Run away! Run away!
Okay, that brings us then to Whistler.
Okay. So it's right in front of Brutus and Zashi. How far back from them am I?
60 feet. And you saw it cast haste on itself. You can tell that this thing is... Great.
So I'm standing there with my eye on green flame still.
Mm-hmm.
And I will cast a silent image in the air behind them.
Mm-hmm.
Of a decrepit time dragon with missing the hand and one glowing eye socket. And I will say, "Thank you for the body." And I will and that's what I'm going to do.
Okay. Everybody has their back to Whistler. So I'm going to need... At the beginning of everyone's turn, I'm going to need them to give me an intelligence check to figure out if they can... Or probably an insight check. Just to see if they can you think that this is fair or an illusion. So that's... Is there anything else from Whistler?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. That would bring us to Zashi.
All right, so this is my insight. 11.
Okay, so there's a big old dragon up there.
This day just keeps getting worse and worse. I am going to attempt to move so I'm off to one side of the anathema so that the big dragon isn't directly behind me. So I will deal with you later. And I'm going to cast Divine Favor on myself as a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
So each of my hits will deal an extra 1d4 radiant damage.
Right.
And then I'm going to go ahead and attack.
Okay.
Use the attacks. Can King give me advantage as his action?
Sure. On one attack.
Yes, on one attack.
25 hits. 11 does not. Or that was your advantage, so your others.
Yeah. All right, so 25 hits. So I will 1d8 plus 4 plus 1d2 plus 1d4. Should I smite? I'm going to hold off on the smite in case I crit. So that's 15 points of damage, 2 of which are radiant.
You're okay.
Second attack. 21 to hit.
21 just hits.
Okay. And that's 14 more points of damage, 2 of which are radiant.
Okay. And it has to make 2 concentration checks. Actually, no, it doesn't. It can't fail. Never mind.
Okay.
And then that brings us then to Daco.
Yep. I thought you were telling us the insight roll right away. Do you want me to roll again? There's a 17 right above Sashi's roll.
We'll keep that.
Okay.
But we'll say that you know Whistler enough that that's bullshit.
Cool. So Daco's going all Ray Parks with theatrical flourishes and stance changes out here. So again with 2 accompanying elemental strikes. And again, 1 really bad one and 1 decent one.
Okay. So 1 point of damage.
Yep.
You okay? Brutus.
So insight, I'm still 90 feet back. I'm not the one who's
Well,
in
you're
melee.
30 feet from it now.
Because it moved up.
No, I moved 30 feet forward.
Yeah, and it
And
moved.
it moved forward.
60
So what I'm
feet
saying
forward.
is,
Oh, I could have hit it.
I was more trying to determine my distance from Whistler, whether or not, but I mean,
He's 30 feet behind you.
okay, so it doesn't matter. Watch and fail. Oh no! Jesus
No,
Christ.
you also know it's bullshit.
There's your
Okay.
other nat 20 that you were trying to save. Good job on there.
The cheat code's then I remembered
Actually,
why
at the beginning of your turn, I need you to, before you do anything, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, Brutus. I actually need this from Daco too. I forgot because you're now in 30 feet of it.
I don't like it. Well, that's a 15.
That's a fail. You can't move closer to it because you were frightened of it and all Yanti. So this is really annoying. You're also frightened of Zashi.
She's scary suddenly. She can be that thing. I don't like it.
Oh, take the dragon.
I'm not scared of the dragon. The dragon's Whistler, but
So
Sashi's
Daco, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw too. I forgot.
That's not gonna go well.
Right?
I have a -1 to that.
Oh, great. My whole party's going to be afraid of
Yeah, you're afraid of the anathema. You have a frightened condition on the anathema, and you are frightened of Zashi as well.
Okay.
All right. I realized. Well, wait, shit. If I'm gonna do that, then I'm going to move my full movement backwards then, and to get 60 feet away from it, because that's scary. But I'm still going to try and shoot at it.
Okay, you have disadvantage on this because
Yeah, because it's scary, but I'm gonna do it for 18. What's happening?
18, unfortunately, well, no, so 16. Oh, actually, no, 18 does hit, even with the
I
haste.
don't-
So
I am-
it barely hits. But yeah, go ahead and roll damage.
What's happening? Who put in cheats for me? Oh, there it is.
There
Okay,
you
never mind.
go.
We can figure it out. We're finding the balance. We're
There's
finding
the other side of that coin.
There it is.
Yeah.
We've got it now. And then that's it.
Okay. And then that would bring us to Storm. Sorry.
All right, my insight check. I fail, so I think the dragon's real.
Yep.
Awesome time. So I'm going to move to the side so it's not directly behind me. And I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers on the Anthema at 2nd level.
Okay.
So,
Are you within 30 feet of it right now? No. No, you were because you had to be because you were right next to Daco. So
And
I
then
need
it moved up to us.
yeah. So I need a wisdom saving throw from you before you do anything. You are frightened of the anathema and Zashi.
all right.
I'm so scary.
You can still do the dissonant whisper thing. It's not gonna.
Yeah, Dissonant Whispers. I don't want to get closer to it anyways. So that's
Right?
But maybe we'll get some attack of opportunities.
yeah.
It fucking dissonant whispers. Go ahead and roll damage, and then Brutus and Zashi both get attacks of opportunities against this thing.
You mean
I
Bill?
don't-
You
Scott,
mean Bill?
14 points of damage.
Oh, yeah. You do you Taco? I thought you moved-
Right. So we moved up initially 30, then it moved forward 60.
Yeah, and so you were still 30 feet away from it.
Okay.
Uh,
You said
And
get-
I used my bardic inspiration.
sure.
Well, that's a 12.
Okay.
I missed.
Okay. So 14 damage.
Did you
Bill
say
did-
Brutus?
No, it should be Bill.
Bill?
Okay, that's
Sorry.
It's okay.
Bill.
Just making sure.
Sorry, Bill gets it. Bill, you hit. That's 13. Okay. Okay. It's looking pretty rough, and it moves back its entire movement, which is 60 feet. Or no, 80 feet. It actually moves 80 feet because it has to move its entire movement.
Well, at least one of the 3 things Storm is scared of is gone. Is farther away.
And that brings us to Bill. Bill, you don't have to make that check because your eyes let you know it's an illusion. And it's now 80 feet away from you.
Then I'm gonna move 60 feet towards it.
Okay. That brings us then to it. It is going to. So, Bill, you'll get an opportunity attack because it has to move to your space. It seems really intense on killing Zashi. So, it is going to move past you. You get an attack of opportunity, but you miss on that one. And then, Zashi, you are going to be taking a lot of attacks.
Yay!
So, first we'll do 2 claw attacks. Oops, not +3, +10. So 18 to hit.
Misses.
Second claw attack, 15 to hit. Why you can't? God damn it! I can't roll.
That's good for us.
15 misses. Constrict attack. Misses. And flurry of bites attack.
So many attacks. Jeez.
Some of, yeah, a
23
lot.
to hit.
23 hits.
Finally, at +10, man, you've been missing quite a bit.
Yeah.
Shayna stole the cheat codes today.
Yep.
Okay. This is going to be okay. This would normally be a really nasty attack, but Beck is immune to poison. Is plus anything? 66 + 6. Okay.
But is she immune to venom?
You take 23 points of piercing damage.
Ow! I need to do a concentration check to see if I hold divine favor.
Mm-hmm. DC 11.
That's 2. Yep, divine favor drops.
Okay. And then it's going to use its haste action
Oh no.
to try to constrict you again.
Yeah, that
24 to
hits.
hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, so few things are gonna happen. First, you are going to take. You don't have any acid resistance, right?
Not to my knowledge, no.
Okay. You take 24 points of damage.
24 points of damage?
24.
Or 20?
20.
24, got it.
No, 20. Sorry. My thing is slow. And you are grappled and restrained.
Do not like.
And that brings us to Whistler.
Okay, so I walk 30 feet forward.
Mm-hmm.
And I use my Malibu illusions power to make my minor illusion that is doing my eye thing also make a sound. I'm going to make the sound like it's coming from the flying Vecna dragon, and it's going to say, "Don't hurt my doggy."
So it can actually see it now. It was kind of focused on Zashi this entire time. I'm just going to do something real quick.
Is it scared?
It turns around, hisses at it, and looks very confused.
All 6 heads? They're distracted.
Yeah. 3 of the heads. The other 3
It
heads
makes
are
an investigation check to tell it's an illusion.
Yeah, so it doesn't know it's an illusion. That was just like, would it even like? It's a thing.
Yeah.
Zashi,
Yep.
you are restrained by this thing.
Yep. So that means I.
Oh, also you automatically take damage.
Okay.
At the start of each of its turn. Okay. So you take 16 points of bludgeoning damage. Sorry, you take a total of 23 points of damage from it constricting you.
I am unconscious.
Okay.
So, death save.
Death saving throw.
Oh.
That's 2 fails. Daco.
Daka's gonna continue doing the only thing that he can do other than run. So 2 elemental strikes at disadvantage.
Okay.
There's the first one. That's
Miss.
a miss. And 2 misses.
Yeah.
Not helping. Actually, I'm gonna yell, Bill, get Zashi out of there!
Okay. And that brings us to Brutus.
Yes. Am I still scared of Sashi?
Yep.
Yeah. Alright, well, unfortunately that means I'm not gonna run in. Fuck. Or do I have another. Am I still scared of it? Did it start
Yeah,
with
it's still scared
30?
of it.
I don't get to roll again?
Oh no, you get to roll. Sorry. Daco, you get to roll too. Sorry. At the end of your turn, you get to roll.
Okay.
So it didn't actually impact your turn.
Oh, so I don't roll right now.
Yeah, you don't
Alright.
roll.
Yep, didn't matter.
Okay, then yeah, then I'm kind of stuck with continuing to do what I was doing. Is it still at 30 feet away from me? Like I moved back 60. Did it move?
No,
I'm just-
it's 60 feet away from you.
Okay, then I will actually stay where I am. Yeah. Move any further.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try and shoot it again.
That's a miss.
Okay.
And now you get to make your wisdom saving throw.
Yeah. What? Wisdom. That's not super great.
Nope.
Okay.
Storm.
Oh my god, this is terrible. So, as you know, the frightened spell is, I'm frightened, but I still know Zashi is Zashi. I'm just
Yeah,
frightened.
you're
of her.
just scared of her.
All right. I'm going to bonus action healing word her.
Probably a good idea.
Thank you.
Just to stop the death saves.
Well, it was going to. Yeah, it was going to be bad.
Yep.
Or you get 6 points.
I'm awake. I don't like this hug. Please, someone get me out of this very, very tight hug.
As soon as you went limp, actually, the constrict stopped. So.
Oh, well, that's good.
And as an action, I'm going to try to firebolt it.
Okay. That hits. Ooh, nice.
Then I guess I'll take my wisdom.
Okay. Still scared.
Awesome. Okay.
And that brings us to Bill.
Bill's gonna.
You can actually get there this time.
Awesome. So Bill's gonna get there and try to help out as much as he can
Okay.
using the weapon or whatever to try to free Zashi.
Okay. So you want to try to break. Well, the grapple's already broken because you get the sense it was about to eat Zashi.
Okay. So try to free Zashi if Zashi needs to be freed. If not, attack.
Okay. He doesn't need to be freed. The constrict is done. So. So you want to attack it?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
9 hit.
No.
22 hit.
22 hits though.
10 points. And then I'll use my bonus action to do action surge to attack 2 more times.
Okay.
15 hit.
Nope.
20 hit.
20 does it.
Another 12 points of damage.
Okay.
I'll talk to Zashi. Time to get in the game. Quit napping.
It's looking hurt. It's not like on death's door, but it's looking hurt. As Bill starts carving into it, it's now its turn. First things first, it is going to use its first claw attack. So it's going to use its action to try to investigate the illusion. Because Zashi looks like she's on death's door, so and hasn't actually stood up yet. So as far as it's concerned, it's down.
The meal's ready
Yeah.
and waiting.
What's your spell save DC there, Whistler?
My spell save DC is only 14. So yeah, it makes it.
Yeah. So it knows its illusion. It still has its haste action. So it is going to try to constrict Zashi again.
No.
Oh, actually, no. It wouldn't do that because it thinks Zashi is down. So it's going to try to bite you to try to swallow you whole. Does technically have advantage on this because you're still prone. You haven't stood up yet. This thing is really shit at biting Zashi.
Good. Woo!
The heads are fighting each other for her.
Mhm.
Okay, and that brings us to Whistler.
Okay. Well, I will just try to chill touch.
Chill touch it. Okay.
Yep. I miss.
Yeah, that misses. Anything else?
Nope.
Zashi.
Well,
I bet you're regretting not smiting this thing as much as you were.
yeah, especially because I have such little HP that unless I think I could take it out with one shot, I'm gonna need to use my lay on hands to heal myself.
Okay.
So I will go ahead and stand up, use all 30 of my lay on hands so that maybe I can take another hit.
Mm-hmm.
And I will, I guess, nope, I don't have that anymore. I will go ahead and cast Branding Smite on my sword. So that next time I hit it, it'll do 2d6 extra radiant damage.
Okay. Sounds good. It is now going to be Dako's turn.
Who is still scared. So disadvantage, double elemental strikes.
Mm-hmm.
There's your first one,
Nope.
miss. Oh, there's your second one.
Nope.
Yep. That's all I got.
Wisdom save.
Oh yeah.
Hey, you
Holy
make
crap. Holy crap.
it.
A -1, I still made it.
You're no longer scared of the anathema.
For now.
Yeah. Storm.
Or is it Brutus's turn?
Brutus.
Brutus's. Sorry, Brutus's.
I want to take after Dako's example and stop being scared, please. First, the only thing I can do is I'll try and shoot it again.
Mm-hmm. You have disadvantage on this.
I know. I was scared. I didn't want to hit enter. No! Alright. Well, I'm
Shaking
gonna...
still goes wide.
so scared. All right, I'm gonna try and I see the taco's not scared anymore. There's no reason to be afraid.
And you're
There's no
longer-
reason to be afraid. Woo! Thank God. Okay. I hate that that's at the end of the turn, but yeah, I'm good now.
Okay. Now it's Storm's turn.
Dissonant Whispers, the second level.
Okay. $16.
Yep, makes it. So half of 19.
Okay.
That would have been a good full roll, too.
Mm-hmm. And you would have gotten a nice smite coming in from. Okay, and that would bring us to Bill.
Bill's gonna attempt to attack it again.
Okay.
19
19 hits.
for 10 points. 18 hit
18 does hit.
for another 10 points.
Okay. It's looking real hurt. And that brings it to its turn. It is going to hiss at Zashi.
Stick
And-
my tongue out at it.
We'll go ahead and try to do claw attacks against it. It now doesn't have advantage on these.
Yay! Yay!
It's not gonna constrict you for reasons. It's going to flurry of bites you though.
Misses.
And it is going to use its haste action to disengage and run 80 feet away from you guys.
Asshole.
Yeah, it just makes it immune to flanking. It doesn't confer auto advantage. It gives it a bunch of other abilities, but and then the that would bring us to Whistler.
Oh wait, it's turn though, right? Like it moved away from the.
Yeah, it took its attack, it used its haste action,
It ran
to,
away.
haste action to disengage, and then it ran away. 80 feet
Oh, okay.
now.
I don't think. I don't think I can actually even do anything. I'll run forward 30 feet and try to chill touch it.
Okay. And roll an attack. No,
Miss.
we're over its shoulder. Zashi.
All right, we'll hop on King and move 60 feet after it. And I'm going to go ahead and attempt to guiding bolt it.
Okay.
20 to hit?
hits.
All right. 4d6 of radiant damage. 16 points of radiant damage.
Ooh, it didn't like that. It's glowy. It's still 20 feet away from you, though.
Yeah.
Okay. That would then bring us to Daco.
Yep, who can move towards it now. So he's going to run 30 feet forward, and because he still isn't close enough for melee, 2 elemental strikes, no longer at disadvantage.
One of them hits for 1 point of
What?
damage.
You know what? Since one of them hit, I'm going to go ahead and waste a key point to try and do something that will not work. And I'm going to try and invoke the Grasping Earth ability.
It's a strength saving throw.
Yep. That's what I said. It probably won't work, but you know what? I'm going to try it. Maybe he'll botch with the way you're rolling.
Uh-huh. Okay, it's +6 to this.
The GM's crying. The GM's crying.
He's rolling like we did on the dragon fight. This is like
This is great.
this is what he
All
deserved.
things in balance. All things in balance.
Okay.
First bending for the win.
That brings us to sorry, Brutus.
So he's
Restrained.
But
Restrained?
he's still but he's still
how far away from him?
So you
am
were
I?
30 feet before.
80
Yeah.
feet.
Well, yeah, but she was already 30 feet back because of 110 feet from you right now. So you can move. So you still can move 30 feet forward, and shoot your crossbow at it.
I'm so mad at you. I'm
Sorry.
hold on. Fuck it. I could also action surge to run the 60. You said he's 120 now?
110.
110. Damn it, that's not quite 5. Oh wait, or can I do that when I dash?
I mean, you could.
Can I dash twice?
Yeah.
Because if I dash twice, I can end it with a goring rush at least and
Okay.
hit
You can
With
try.
advantage.
something.
Yeah.
And then
With
I'm
advantage.
With advantage because it's guided. Because it's, yeah.
And restrained.
I will do that.
Actually, technically, Daco, you get another elemental strike.
That's what I was just gonna. That's what I was just wondering. But I didn't want to.
because of guiding bolt. So if you want to roll that one last
Sure.
elemental strike, so the 20 would have hit. So that's another 7 points of damage. You don't have to re-roll anything else because whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. But you still would have advantage if you want to goring strike it. It's looking real
Oh, for
hard.
sure. Yeah, for sure.
19 hits.
And my horns are magic if that makes a difference. They glow. Whistler gave them light.
It weirdly doesn't.
Damn it. I heard you say light was a thing, but I guess it's radiant. Anyway. Aha. Headbutt it real good. And then that's my turn.
Oh yeah, like it's okay. That's Brutus. So that would then bring us to Storm.
All right, I didn't make my wisdom saving throw last turn, so I'm going to do it at the beginning of this one.
Well, it has to be at the end of your turn. Oh, you didn't actually.
I didn't make it. Yeah.
Okay.
So this is the first one of this turn
Uh-huh.
or last turn, and I failed, so I can't get any closer. So, and it's 110 feet away.
Yep.
So, I guess I'll try to hit it with the firebolt at disadvantage.
Mm-hmm. $17 misses because of the haste is still on it.
Screw you!
Oh no, it's restrained. You don't. It's a flat roll for you. That 20 does hit.
Yes.
Yay!
For
Right.
11.
Point.
It was at 170 HP. It has 180 HP. How do you want to kill this thing?
I'm just wild. I'm scared of it. I'm wildly shooting.
Okay. so you don't even see that you kill it. You're like,
Just like screaming.
okay, so you guys kill it. It collapses dead. Before I forget, you guys each get 1,400 experience for that.
Yes.
Zashi, you're looking really hurt. Yes, Bill.
Yeah, I was just gonna double check the demon growth on the back. Is it still there, or did it fall
No,
on its back?
as soon as it dies, it disappears. I do want to be clear, Storm, you're still terrified of Zashi.
Yeah, I'm not getting any closer, I guess. I'm just going to be yelling, Sashi, don't be so scary. Stop looking at me like that.
Zachi's actually just really
Do,
confused.
do I still need to make a wisdom saving throw? Maybe I could get out of it.
Yeah, at the end of each turn, we'll say like after a minute it fades.
I am going to make the illusionary dragon land right in front of Storm.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
blow
yeah,
fire. That's not real.
Oh, okay. I would actually say that Storm, because you're already frightened, you're probably frightened of that thing too. It's snake-like enough that like.
I'm going to start shooting fireballs pretty soon, so you guys might want to start watching out.
You brought this on yourselves.
Yeah, Zachi never made the wisdom check to see if that thing was fake. So yeah, she will attack the silent image.
Are
Okay.
you charging it?
Hmm?
Yeah, she's
Are you charging it in the back?
Yep.
That's great because she's going to go right through it into Storm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I spin around once the anathema drops, and I charge the dragon because I think it's actually there still.
Storm is going to have so many PTSD problems.
Yeah. And once we figure out that that thing's fake, Sashi's gonna sigh and then start looking for survivors.
Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Okay.
You can pretty much tell. Well, actually, with those rolls, you can't tell shit.
No.
It takes you a while. But anyone, I will say it takes you like an hour. But it's everyone that's not dead is probably run off. The Warren basically exploded when the Chancellor evolved.
Okay. Can I find anything to indicate where the pocket dimension access?
As you search the body of the anathema, you get he still has all the most of his robes were torn during the process of transforming into a 30-foot tall snake creature. But you do find attached to its waist is a staff and a crystal ball attached to said staff, which is new from when you remembered the Chancellor last time. And to Bill's eyes, it radiates conjuration magic.
Okay.
And I let people know that as I'm eating some of its flesh.
I'll bring the staff to Whistler and Storm and ask their assistance with figuring it out.
Bill, I definitely need a Constitution check on eating the giant snake thing. And of course, you make it. It tastes like chicken. And now you're resistant to acid damage. So what was that, Zashi?
I'm asking Whistler and Storm to help me identify the staff and figure it out.
Okay.
It looks like Whistler cast
I'm
identify.
doing that.
Yeah.
I got my. It's gonna take me a while. Yeah, I'm gonna take 10 minutes to cast it down.
Okay, I have to look up something real quick.
Did you want an Arcana check for this, staff?
Yeah. Okay. So the staff is not actually magical at all. However, the ball very much is. In fact, you're identified as I haven't. However, you imagine your identified spell working, it's magic jar. There's a soul trapped inside this crystalline ball.
Like there's a soul in it right now.
Yeah. And you can, by the way, Becca, you would have actually found the, well, actually you wouldn't. what you would know from the identify spell and how there can from magic jar. Somewhere in here has got to be the prince's body. That's how magic jar works.
Would breaking the ball free the soul?
It would kill this creature.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Okay.
Well, actually, technically, you think you might be looking at the body of the prince, the anathema itself. The way this works.
Oh.
Okay, so this is. Oh. Hold on. I gotta read. Whistler actually knows magic jar because he has all necromancy spells. In his, he doesn't know it, but he knows of it.
Yeah.
So I'm reading how it works.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I smash it.
Okay.
I don't even tell anybody. I just grab the spell and I smash the.
Okay. Well, its body is dead because the body is the anathema. So the soul is free, but the prince is dead.
Okay.
But. Well, I should have just killed whatever in there, right? If it's away from its body, it can't get back.
Right. So, how this was working is the priest had actually, because it needed the prince's body in order to become an anathema, had actually
Right.
So the prince's soul was actually the one in the magic jar. The prince's body was the anathema.
Right.
So at the very end,
Well, except for that's not how that would work it though. The caster would be in the anathema. When the anathema died, it would have went into the ball and the prince would have died.
oh yeah, sorry.
So I just killed the guy.
Yeah,
That's why I smashed it, because otherwise he could take over one of us.
right.
But I didn't tell anybody. I just smashed it.
Okay.
What would you say, anyways, Whistler?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and so you don't find the prince's body anywhere. For those of you who don't make this insight, you would actually find the chancellor's body if you spent time.
Okay. Yeah. Sashi would spend the time, and if we don't find anyone alive, she'll bury what bodies she could before we leave.
Okay. You do, however, during all of this, I will say this: you do not find the body of a grung.
Yay!
Because it's in someone's belly.
Yeah, that's what it's like.
really
You gotta thank people. we all know how this goes.
Bleep's smart enough that if he wouldn't go
He was
into
probably
the
not the first meal, but second or third, definitely within spectrum.
Okay, so that is what happens.
Oh, Scotty.
Yeah.
I may have killed.
You may have killed what?
He actually makes a charisma soul. So he makes a charisma save versus his own spell DC.
Oh yeah.
He goes into the thing. If yeah.
Let me make that check real quick. It's charisma save. So yeah.
It doesn't really matter. I had no way of telling. So either way, I killed the prince or the thing. But they're both dead. Oh, I killed the prince. Woohoo!
Zashi would thank everyone.
I'm assuming his charisma save wasn't higher than his spell DC.
Yeah, no. With a 6, it was not.
Oh. Thank you, everyone, for helping me take out that anathema. Yeah, thank you all.
Our pleasure.
So
Free food.
So you head back to town.
Yep.
It's relatively uneventful, if a little bit morose. Feeling.
Yep.
And I don't want to start another storyline, so unless anybody has anything done, we'll call it there, because it's just...
I'll probably drop a line for Tiafa to let her know everything that went down at the Warrens, because, you know, that impacts the political landscape and all.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Thank you all.
Yep. See everybody
Thanks, everybody.
Monday, I guess.
Yep.
Okay.